Trojans, the story
Hey, good
of
luck,
Los Angeles
guys.
Coliseum. As we'll see the #3 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Rebels will get us started with the opening kickoff. Coming out with it, it's Lemon. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lane. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw this slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Makes the grab. It's Lane. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And
he's got some space. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him, got him on the ground too quick.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They just keep firing. Skips away from pressure. Got his man on the right. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Best uniforms in the sport, and a play is made befitting of those threats.
Well, this is not the format to have a debate back and forth. Not the best uniform in sports, but definitely always a lot of flash and sizzle with USC offenses.
Leaves it with the back. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. The give on the counter. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, all right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's not going to make it. What a job by this stop him in his tracks.
And that's a gut punch, especially if you're the offensive coordinator, because that was sort of a foreign look, the pre-snap motion, a timing play, trying to get the receiver the football quickly. You're expecting to outflank the defense, but give the defense a ton of credit. They made the bigger play, and now they've set you up in a 4th down.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The Trojans didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Tight end finds a soft spot. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Makes the grab on the left. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. It goes incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're overlooking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking a field goal at this point.
The snap sets up to throw. Dances away to buy time. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. You didn't get that one. But don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
Rumbles across the 10, down at the 12-yard line after a pickup of 6. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. He breaks a tackle.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looking for a crease. It's Lacey. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's right. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. On 4th down, looking to pass. That's caught. It's Stribling. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the 1st quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter as we get ready to get things started. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Trojans. The defense putting points on the board.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit, the ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Ray. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. They'll run the RPO and pull it right. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that diagonal thing. The
give to the back. Hard running there. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Finds his man. It's Lee. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so...
He'll take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Man, it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into, and when he caught it, making him feel it.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw again. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the grab on third down, and that is a rare drop for this guy.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Knocked it right through, showing that big range from
Good D, bro. Good D.
out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Mayava. Got it in the middle, it's Lemon. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Catch in the middle, it's Lemon. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Lane. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
To the air, it's Mayava. Fires to the middle. It's complete.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
It's complete. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. The Trojans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Makes the grab. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The give on the counter. Nice move to keep running. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Buys a little time. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money.
Nice half, cuz. Nice half.
That catch. And the Trojans will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Low-scoring first half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, and the good thing is you had time to go in the locker room. You had time to discuss what they're doing, what our plan of action is now moving forward, Palmer. They might have caught them off guard a little bit. They know they should have made some adjustments.
Yeah, you had a chance to regroup and go back and think about, okay, where do we think we have our best chance of success in this game? Which side of the offensive line can we run to? Which guy can we throw to hopefully now have a much better second half?
And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's right. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Pulls it in. It's Wallace. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives?
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And the pass is incomplete, and the fake punt is a wash. Have an incompletion like that, you always think, why not just let the quarterback throw it? The element of trickery was afoot, and it didn't work. Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half for this defense.
The Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Rushes on him. He'll get rid of it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're facing a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds a man on the left. Still on his feet.
Nice play. Nice ball.
They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Good shit.
And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Lemon. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Firing to the end zone.
There you go.
Touchdown, USC.
Nice play, man. Nice drive.
Pushing it in on that drive. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
He'll bring it out. It's Ray. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it...
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Looking for more room. Oh, and the ball's out after that big play. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
Out of all the ways to get a 1st down, that's how the offense chose
Holy
to do
shit.
it. I mean, make the mistake.
Trinidaddy.
Palmer, but
Damn.
Play, force the fumble, and recover it. 1st down.
And David, you know,
Never give up.
Counting as lucky stars. That was a bad decision. That should be the defense's ball. Luckily, they fumble it. His teammates get it back to give him another chance.
The Rebels want to crank the tempo. On on the run. It's Lacy. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing, he's going to let one fly down the middle. And the deep shot was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's get the call. Defense will back up and make things a little easier here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Lee. There he goes. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. To the air on first down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation.
And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Back to pass, it's Mayava. Makes the catch, it's Lane. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Lemon. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll immediately call timeout. The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Defense playing a bail technique. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Throwing right. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Never a reason to panic. Just run your offense. Plenty of time here. Down one possession. Takes it the other way. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Now second down, and it's as if this crowd senses they can help them get a huge stop. Wants to go up top. This time it's complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field, but you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
He wants to throw it again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Diggs. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big third down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
Fires to the tight end. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Rebels!
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give is to Miller. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Biggest drive of the game right here as we get close to the end of regulation. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Fires to the big fella. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them, because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll keep it on the ground. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Miller. Fights off the defender. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds. left on the clock. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Oh, and the attempt is no
Oh,
good.
damn. I thought you had that, bro.
Field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Lost a throw on 1st down. Gonna take a shot. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover.
Free football. Let's go.
And with that turnover, time has expired here in the 4th quarter, but there is more football ahead. Overtime is coming. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First play of the first possession of OT. Looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Lee. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And they're on top here in overtime.
Man, you talk about striking first and creating some momentum in overtime. The first play, you take it to the house and you flip the whole game and put all the pressure on the other sideline. Palmer, that's how you start an OT.
Yeah, and David, that's just 11 guys on offense locked in. First play, score a touchdown, put all the pressure on your opponent. They understand what it's going to take to win this football game.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Here's the handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, what a game this guy has been having, living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL. He is so athletic, so quick twitch, so slippery, they just can't block him.
They'll send the back in motion. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Under fire. Looking to the big tight end. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. The Trojans with the 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Now the play fake. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes, and he has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense there. They're playing zone coverage, so he's able to find that pocket, make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the 1st down.
Pushes ahead. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Trying to pull his way in. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Field goal is off the table. They have to get it in the end zone on 3rd and goal here in overtime. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Defense gets a stop. It's over. 4th and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Touchdown, Trojans. They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with the point after.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball.
Hey, good game, bro.
I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored
Nice
a
job.
touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's